just keep on rolling, cause it's all we know. Rolling cause it's all we know, all we know. Don't want no conversation, let's be calling
back at you again. And this is what the fuck we talking about. We talking about the XFL. Well, actually the NFL and the XFL. Now, as you all know, the NFL has been a shitstorm in the NFL for like the last 2 or 3 years or so. Colin Kaepernick, alleged racism and the concussions and all that other shit. Now, I personally believe that the NFL's gotten too big for its britches, and now they're on the borderline of becoming a monopoly. Now, according to a report that came out a couple of days ago, and y'all remember the XFL from way back in the day that Mr. Mann started, he is thinking about bringing the XFL back, but it's going to be toned down because that's going to affect the whole concussion protocol and everything else along with it also. But my thing is that I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to bring the XFL back because I honestly believe the NFL needs some type of competition because they're on the borderline of becoming a monopoly now. They're literally owning everything. There's no other football league to challenge them. If the XFL can alter their rules a little bit, maybe not go back to what they used to do, but the XFL can compete with the NFL and get ratings and be successful for more than one season, I think the NFL will be in trouble, man. What you think?
I think the XFL doesn't have a chance with the NFL. I think what you said was completely stupid and dumb, and they have absolutely...
But the NFL ratings are down, man.
Yeah, I'm going to explain why. And first and foremost, the XFL tried and it failed, and it has no way of competing with the NFL. The Canadian Football League doesn't have a way to compete with the NFL. The NFL is...
But of course they can't because Canadians don't play football.
NFL is entirely too big. I'm going to tell you what NFL competition is. NBA fucking A, man.
This guy.
The NBA is going to be the #1 sport in America. NFL is going down. And I'm going to explain why. Because you asked, why is the ratings down in the NFL? Ratings are down in the NFL because of the Colin Kaepernick situation. Colin Kaepernick has fucked up the league. Completely. Why? Racist white people are the ones who tune in to football more than anybody else. Plus, there's more white people watching NFL than there is black people because there's more white people in America. Right or wrong? Majority. Okay. So, with that being said, what Colin Kaepernick did was he separated two groups. One group is going to be the black people and black liberals and some sensitive Republican people. And usually the minorities of this country is on one side. The other side is a bunch of hillbillies and coons. And a bunch of rich racist white people who feel that a nigger shouldn't do nothing but catch a ball or throw it or run. And they don't want that nigga getting on his knee politicking about shit. Because they don't want to hear shit about shit what other people are suffering from or going through. So what Colin Kaepernick did was he turned off the people that are not racist. He turned them off from NFL because they seen how racist the NFL is.
But Slim, let me interrupt you right quick. The thing about this whole NFL protest that's killing me right now, that's really like, it's getting crazy because, okay, you got the black people protesting because Colin Kaepernick because of Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, white people too.
But on the other side of the coin, you got fucking white people protesting the protest. What the fuck?
Yeah, because
it's like that Spider-Man.
The NFL fucked up because they never took a side.
Yeah, they never. I agree with that. They never took a side.
They never took a side. So then NFL teams did when what's that name for the Steelers? The coach.
Oh, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, his cooning ass. His cooning ass was like, you know what? We're gonna be neutral. We're not gonna even come out during that.
Yeah.
Cooning.
People gave him a pass on that.
Yeah, and it was cooning. He got Ray Lewis.
Oh man, man. Please don't.
Lord.
Please.
That white dick so far up his ass, he don't know what to do, man. I mean, Ray Lewis, like, man, I know you don't want to go to jail for that murder you did back in the day, but my nigga, god damn, you know what you should do, Ray Lewis? Shut the fuck up. Don't say shit then. Cooling ass nigga. Back to what I was saying. NFL teams and players are the ones that end up choosing sides. But they created complete division not only in the locker room but also in the organization because owners choose sides too. Owners got mad about what black people and white people were kneeling. They got mad about that shit too. So then football has created a complete division. Football will not recover from this because Roger Goodell is like probably one of the worst commissioners we ever seen.
I can't argue that one.
Okay, meanwhile, this is why basketball is coming up
You deal with this shit.
and football is going down. That's another reason. Marketing. Football is going down because they only market teams. But if you're a Browns fan, what the fuck do you have to root for right now?
But see, this is my thing about NBA and NFL. But at the end of the day, and who runs these teams at the end of the day? Rich fucking white people. Look at Dan fucking Gilbert. Dan Gilbert is a closet racist. And I go on camera saying that. When LeBron left Miami, this guy basically said, "Where you going, nigger? Come back. How dare you leave this plantation?" That was the translation to me.
Okay, so
Pat Riley. God knows what Pat Riley said behind closed doors.
I don't think Pat Riley racist.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay.
I don't think either. Dan Gilbert can't argue that. Pat Riley, no. Pat Riley mad at LeBron that he put the same shit Pat Riley been doing to everybody. He done up and left LA, up and left New York, and then he went to Miami. So I don't know what the fuck you upset about. He just did the same shit you did. Back to what I was saying.
He did skip.
Come on, and you left New York to go to Miami to have more control over the franchise. Same thing LeBron did. Come on, Pat Riley, you got a lot of nerve. Back to what I was saying. It's marketing, T. Look. Football markets teams, not players. They market the front of the jersey, not the back of the jersey.
Yeah.
But like I said, if that franchise isn't doing well, what does your fan base have to root for? So then if your fan base has nothing to root for, if you're a Browns fan, do you feel comfortable watching the Super Bowl or a playoff game and your team is not there? No. Okay, so this is why basketball wins, because of the social media era. Why that matters? Because football players wear helmets. You don't see their face. You don't get to know them personally. Only people you get to know personally in the football is quarterbacks. Because football fucked up and only market the quarterback. But guess what? How many quarterbacks got a true good personality that you can market? Because the only one in football that was really marketable was Peyton Manning.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson's performance ain't good enough. Peyton Manning's performance was good enough, and Peyton Manning had the personality. Tom Brady doesn't have the personality, but he is marketable. But then again, guess what Tom Brady can't sell? Shoes. He could only sell a football jersey or maybe cologne or something, because the only he tried shoes, it was Uggs. Come on now, let's be real. Basketball wins because you know them personally. You see their face. You go on their Twitter. You see their opinions, their facts. Then football, the players are told to shut the fuck up and play football. Basketball, the players are told you can say and do and whatever you want to do. Football, you gotta wear certain socks. You gotta wear certain color shoes. It's all about team. Basketball is all about the individual. Because basketball, I'm being marketed 24/7. Why? Because of tennis shoes. Because of socks. Because of clothes. Look at Michael Jordan. There's no football player that ever could be marketed on the level of Michael Jordan.
No.
Or LeBron James. Think about this. Or Kobe Bryant. Basketball also is kicking football ass because basketball is worldwide. Football is only an American sport, man. Football is not known all over across the world because football is called soccer across. Man, this is why basketball is kicking football's ass. Then on top of that, basketball stood up for human rights. They stood up for the LGBT community. They stood up for black rights because most of the players are black.
Listen, hold on, because they felt some type of way when I think it was that Tamir Rice. No, I forgot what that dude that got strangled in New York. I forgot his name. LeBron jumped out with those "I Can't Breathe" shirts.
Shit, Derrick Rose did too. There's a couple niggas. Don't you get LeBron.
Well, yeah. NBA low key felt some type of way about it. Yeah, somebody stole our lighter already.
But keep talking.
But NBA niggas, well, the commissioner, they felt some type of way about that low key.
Right.
What I was trying to say earlier, Adam Silver got up there and said like, so they asked us, what you gonna do about the national anthem? Adam Silver said, any player that doesn't stand for the national anthem will be subject.
But they stood for something. But the problem is they stood for something. Protesting the national anthem, which it was good what Colin Kaepernick did. I'm not taking nothing away from what he did. But at the same time, that you don't have to protest in just that manner. You can protest in other ways, or you can do stuff. You can do stuff in your community, which basketball players are more seen doing that than football players. I'm not saying football players don't. I'm saying they're more seen doing that because basketball show the commercials and vision shows something. Basketball is all about diversity, which football was about, because football was supposed to be a whole 52 players in the locker room, no matter what color, what race, all join together and come together as one, as a unit to win football games, right? Because every position in football matters, right? There's no player that's greater than the other one, because the quarterback is not greater than the offensive line. Because without the offensive line, the quarterback ain't doing great.
Shit, yeah.
But basketball did a great thing. David Stern did the greatest thing. He marketed the individual. Why does that matter more? Because if the team is not doing well, I can just go to another individual that I like. Because I'm not rooting for a team. See, idiot basketball fans don't realize this. None of y'all is rooting for a team. Y'all rooting for a player.
Yeah, that's facts though.
Kevin Durant fans went to Golden State. Paul George fans went to Oklahoma City.
Wade fans went to the Chicago Bulls and now they're in Cleveland right now.
So you root for individual, and it's easier for me to switch individual players because I can say, oh, well, this is my third best player, this is my fifth. With teams, you grow up in football loving these teams. So imagine if you're a Bears fan, how do you feel right now? Minnesota fan, how you feel right now? You know what I'm saying? Only people that feel good every year is the Patriots. And then, so at the end of the day, football fans, you know what I'm saying, if your player, you really don't have a favorite player because you don't know these players. And then football did a terrible job of marketing. Another thing, they hyped the quarterback up too much. I felt that's another problem. Because back in the 90s, the 2000s, the running back, the defensive players,
the defensive back.
We knew all these players.
Yeah.
You know, the Randy Mosses, the Jerry West, the LTs. You know, I don't even know players now in football. Football failed at that. And I think the commissioner failed at that. And I feel basketball is going to be the #1 sport. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's coming. You can see the transition. Football is down. And plus, another thing about football, it's not a safe sport to play, that matters.
Yeah.
The concussions, that fucked up football. Because kids' moms, kids' dads,
they ain't gonna play football.
And then on top of that, you know what else is fucking up football?
Cash.
Players don't get. Why would I play football, risk my life, and get a couple million?
They're getting basically minimum wage.
When I see basketball players like Tristan Thompson getting 80 million.
100 million.
And when Tristan goes to the club versus the running back for the Jaguars, Tristan is going to get more love. He's seen on TV.
Right.
And he got 80 million. I'm only making 5. So why would I play that sport? Or instead of basketball, I'm gonna go play baseball.
Oh yeah.
And really get paid.
You just get caked up.
So in the day, that's why I play football for him. You can finish this up.
Hey man, all I'm saying is that like I'm a football fan, still in football. Football my favorite sport, but like I agree with Slim on the line where CTE, the concussions. Yeah, man, it's not gonna be a safe sport, man. It's not a safe sport because it's gonna be getting to that point where, as I just said, that these parents now and future parents, they're gonna start making their kids play either either baseball or basketball,
Or soccer.
yeah, because this football shit, man, it's niggas getting them concussions. They kill themselves at like 28, 27, 28. Some of them passing away at like 40. You know, they out here doing crazy shit. It's just like that one nigga, I don't know if you remember this, but this nigga that played for the Chiefs a couple years ago, this nigga, they know he had like a concussion problem. This nigga killed his girlfriend. Then he went to the next morning, the day before the game. Nigga went to the Kansas City Chiefs facility. He told all the coaches, I'm sorry. Went behind the car, killed himself.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That's more the reason.
And then they looked at his brain and found out he had that shit.
Now on top of that, look at Bill Russell, look at Kareem, look how they walk, look how they move. You know, they look like they're well conditioned, healthy. Look at Max Johnson, they got AIDS and he's still moving better than these football players is. You know what I'm saying? These football players, they banged the fuck up. They fucked up, man. That's why a lot of them retiring early, man. Yeah. Football, I'm telling you, football time is ticking, man.
Like the only position, if you in football, the only position that's safe is kicker. Because you barely get touched.
And the kicker beating their wives, so come on. Hey, so.
Oh yeah, that nigga did beat up his wife, but they didn't say shit about it.
Yeah, well, this what the fuck you talking about? T and Slam. Football, your time ticking. Fuck Eli. Fuck that nigga.
I fuck with you, Eli.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck ass.
Wake up and hop out the bed. I'm about to roll something ridiculous. Couple loud ass zones of that strong.